All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this Cast presentation. I'm your casting host, Beef, and with me once more from Team State Greencast, we do have Mangy. What's up, brah?
Not enough, not enough. We did just see the SG, unfortunately lose that game. Well, unfortunately for me, but for Pew's sake, he's an extremely happy boy right now.
He is, knowing that he has the potential now to move on. Now, there is kind of an interesting situation that is set up here. If Stay Green is unable to clinch this match right here, and then Lions loses to Too Much Sugar in the match going on at HoNcast right now, we could actually be looking at a three-way tie situation, which will be decided by KD, some kind of a mathematical equation with KD kill-death ratios between those three teams. So we'll get that worked out if it comes to it. Of course, we hope that it does not come into a three-way tie situation. We want to have it clearly defined here, but we'll see. It's going to be up to Stay Green versus DCX, and then it's going to be up to Lions versus TMSR to figure out where we go with this HoN Invitational. But right now, Stay Green, they're 0-3. Are they going to go out 0-4 in this tournament?
I don't know, Beef. I don't know.
I don't either, man. It would certainly be highly, highly unexpected.
Yeah. Definitely unexpected, but explained just by the fact that they haven't been playing. They haven't been, and there's no two ways about that. Hopefully they get their stride back. I really expect them to get their stride back, and maybe we'll see a win this game. But Justice League, they've been looking pretty strong too. They're definitely one of those teams that's been looked at, known as the up-and-comers, I guess, since the previous DreamHack. So I want to see how this one goes.
Yeah, they've definitely been around. They've been getting the job done, but taking down a team like Stay Green, this is a way to really show just how far you've come. And I'm looking forward to it right now, as we already are pretty far into this phase. Taking a look way back up top, Warbeast and Monkey King have been banned out by the Hellborn team, while Scout and Tundra by the Legion. So interesting bans. None of the major junglers being locked up. And then we see 6 junglers in the lockdown.
You got wow, that lock pool is just insane.
Yeah, it's kind of strong. You could say that it is indeed kind of strong. As look at these heroes that are coming out though as well.
See the bird.
This is kind of absurd. I mean, take me through these heroes, Mangy.
Legion side, out of the general pool, they've got the Lodestone Engineer and Zephyr, and the Hellborn's got Pebbles, Master of Arms, and Predator. So I know Chessie, it's his favorite hero. Zephyr is his favorite hero. So seeing the Chessie Zephyr, you don't see it often, but when you do it, it tends to do work. Maybe
does.
It's a mark of serious business right now.
Wanting to not go out 0-4 in this tournament. It's a matter of pride, if nothing else, because Stay Green can mathematically no longer advance from this group. For DCX, they want to keep their hopes alive by trying to force a three-way tie situation. And even just getting to 2-2 in a group like this, Lions, Too Much Sugar, Stay Green, Excellent, and Justice League, this is an insane group, and you want to be able to come out of here saying, hey, I went 2-2 at least.
Yeah. both teams, they want this, they didn't join this game. Like, I don't think it changes too much for either team. Well, definitely doesn't change anything for SG, but they want this win. Again, as you said, if only for pride, they want it. So
absolutely. Pulling out the big picks, the Master of Arms, the Predator are already there. They will go with Rally and Parasite. So I misspoke when I said 6 junglers, unless you want to include Rally as a jungler. He is kind of god tier, so he just does what he wants. He could probably
nerf
jungle.
Incoming. Yes.
Thanks, Waza.
Yes.
I mean, Anonymous. Waza. But they finish it up here with Parasite and Rally. Interesting that they go with Parasite rather than something like the Tempest or the Ophelia. They now give up either the Keeper Ophelia combination or the Keeper Tempest combination, or Wild Soul. I mean,
less likely, but yeah, that still could be a thing. Like, I don't think I've seen too many. I don't think I've ever seen Keeper Wild Soul, but we're gonna see Keeper Tempest, and Keeper Tempest is just an absolute powerhouse.
Oh, absolutely, and it's interesting to see the setup here because Hellborn team, with this Parasite pickup, they want to be aggressive. Between Parasite, Pebbles and Rally, they have a front line of just threats that are going to be trying to shut down this SG team. SG, on the other hand, has one of the strongest team fight teams I have seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah. Jesse readying up on the Tempest and old habits coming out from Z Freak. So we are going into a remake, but
Are we?
yeah.
Did they say that somewhere? Am I insane? Oh, yeah, they did.
Do you have it set to all?
I somehow that did not work.
Fair enough.
There we go. There we go. So we are going to go into a remake real quick, and I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you guys about this promotion that you've probably seen a couple of times here on the stream. Of course, DJ Rhapsody, Creative.com, is doing a really cool promotion right now with DJ Rhapsody, where you can actually receive a DJ Rhapsody code with your purchase of any of the 3 select headsets that you see on your screen. Simply use the codes on your screen to get big savings, including $50 off on the Recon 3D Omega, including that USB sound card that you see right there. You got the Tactic 3D Omega with $70 off and 10% off either the Tactic 3D Rage or Rage Wireless. All of those over at Creative.com. This is US only for right now. We're trying to get it set up with Creative Europe as well. And this is, of course, valid until July 27th. So make sure to head on over there if you do want to get your hands on an awesome headset and an awesome avatar. And, of course, make sure to let them know that I sent you by clicking on the link that's down below in the description section here on Colecast. That'll take you right over to Creative.com. Let them know that I sent you. That helps out me, Colecast, and, of course, still gets you your awesome hardware and avatar. I don't know. What do you think about the DJ Rhapsody skin, Mangy?
I like it. You know, it's the most exclusive skin since the Tempest just got given away to everybody. But yeah, I really do like the Rhapsody. I think it's well worth getting. I'd definitely be in for getting one of those headsets if the promotion was available in Australia. Hint, hint.
Hey, well, I don't know, man. I'll contact Soundblaster and be like, hey, I got a buddy that's out in Australia and he wants you guys to do it for him exclusively. And like the 7 other kangaroos out there that are gonna purchase the headset. So we'll see what we can do, Angie.
It's not a huge problem.
We'll get it figured out. I just got a message from Inkland that I'm trying to decipher right now, and of course Inkland, one of the admins for this tournament, and I don't really know what's going on here, but it appears that Breaky CPK might be playing for TMSR.
No. They were looking for a ringer. I know they were looking for a ringer.
I know they were looking for a ringer. Shams is unfortunately MIA, and they can't find a ringer.
That would be, Breaky? Breaky? Weren't they joking about this on the forums a while back?
I don't know, man.
A thing? I think there was a thing about Breaky joining TMSL.
I don't know what's going on, but I guess Breaky just kind of sat down and then they started the game, and now they're just going with it.
Is this real life?
I don't know, but Inkland's the admin.
M solo casting?
It's a decision. I don't know what's going on over there, but that might be going on Cast.com. In the end, this is a tournament for the viewers, and I know the viewers will absolutely love that. So that's going on over there.
Oh no. Not saying that you should leave us though, because beef is awesome, and stick around. Dual stream, it's the best.
There you go. Multitwitch.com.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of them. There's like multiple. You can even Google it if it so makes you feel good.
There you go.
But
getting back into this match. I'm sorry, we got really sidetracked there, but it's kind of crazy. I do have to point out that Breaky CPK actually has a 100% win rate in his competitive history.
How many competitive games has Breaky played?
He played a game as Hammerstorm for Online Kingdom against Another Dimension about 2 years ago. And I want to say he played another one relatively recently, within the last year or so, that I believe he won as well. So
I've seen him play some mid-wars, but...
Yeah, he has actually rang for competitive teams in the past.
Nice, nice.
And with great success. So TMSR versus Lions, this could... I'm just interested more than anything on how they're streaming it over there. Are they streaming first-person perspective, and then Cyrus is just casting like really
I don't. I
quietly? Like,
don't know. We're actually finding out right now if Break is really playing. So,
I don't know.
oh
I'm getting the information as it kind of comes in,
yeah.
but we'll see what's going on over there. Of course, this has been a great week, a fun week. We've had our share of technical issues, but still some great games coming out of it, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 days, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the grand finals tomorrow. So, gonna be good. Thanks for being here again, Manji.
Oh, no problems. Not doing anything else on my. Wait, is it Friday? Oh God, I hope it's not Friday. That's Thursday. It's alright.
Thursday.
It's right. It's a useless day. Useless day.
Your good buddy is over there hanging out at a real cool place. I'm a little bit jealous.
PAX. Getting ready for the PAX. I'm jealous too. Trust me, Dan. I live in Australia and I can't go. This is like the one thing that Australia has, and I'm so far away. Like 13 hours drive.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, taking a look at this match as it is already getting on here pretty good.
Whoa,
Parasite is going to get caught out, and there's the gust backwards into the Glacial Blast. Beautiful keg, and Archer's Tiger will drop. Bloodlust coming out. Minets gets credit for that kill. Nice job from Stay Green.
Yeah, something to note. That Parasite wasn't using the hard cams. He was using the, I believe that were body blocked at the start, but he was using just the mana stealing creep, the Vagabond, one of the little Vagabonds. So he didn't really have a lot to work with there, and the roam from Zephyr and this engineer with the Tempest is enough to take him out, which is going to free up the jungle for Tempest quite a bit. Looks like Parasite. Look at this bold Parasite. Looks like he's keen to come back down into this bottom jungle yet again.
He doesn't
and
care, man.
something else to note, he didn't get boots first, which is kind of what you see when you see an aggressive Parasite. So that's something.
Yeah,
it's definitely something.
Went for the early Blood Chalice build, the more farming oriented build that does give you just a nice good start. But when you die early like this, you're not going to be able to get those boots for a while. So really, really interesting that they're going to end up trying to contest this tri-lane versus tri-lane situation.
They're so keen on this Tempest right now. Tempest is going to get slowed.
And there's the chuck forward onto Master of Arms into the charge shot, and Minus will drop. So 3 players having to take a pretty big adventure to get over there, but they do pick up the kill.
I'm surprised that that's even working. I thought Minot's knowing that they were coming was going to head straight on out of there, but Parasite and the Master of Arms managed to get those slows off and give him enough time to get the toss off with the Master of Arms and secure that kill. Bottom lane Chessie is against this kind of pseudo tri-lane setup, so he's not having the best of times, not being able to get too much, leaking a little bit of experience, but only picking up 1 creep kill. Actually trying to farm out this Wild Hunter right now. That's definitely not something you want to let Parasite have.
Yeah, Parasite Wild Hunter, not a combination you want to see when you're on the other team, but Chessie, like you said, having a pretty hard time. 1-1 is his CS down here. How are these other matchups going for Stay Green? Right now, Limp 14-4 against the 17-2 Predator, so that's pretty dang even. And then Swindleman's 14-5 in the middle lane. He's going up against a 14-2 Rally. So SG starting to fall behind really in both of these. Well, the solo lanes are actually pretty even, but this bottom lane going heavily in their favor.
Yeah, that kill pickup on the Tempest really turned that around. But we do see look at just consistent activity this game. It's like they're dual jungling against each other. It's insane. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah, which is kind of something interesting that we see in Dota 2 sometimes, when they'll actually send multiple support type heroes as.
Going anywhere?
The hell was that? Did Master Arms just charge shot a Tempest minion?
I
think
I saw it come out. He must have.
I think he did.
Did it hit the minion as it died as well, so like didn't even hit the minion.
That's interesting. Parasite gonna hop into a Wolf Commander here, and I don't even know what's going on right now. But Parasite is gonna get caught up. Is this? That's like literally no. That is literally deja vu. Like that was the exact same position and the exact same skill setup, like skill order as his first death.
Only thing different was the creep. Like
I don't know. Like, come on, you gotta learn at some point here. Maybe you shouldn't be there, Architecture. But who
But
knows?
in fairness, they did pick up a kill before, you know, like in that position too. Like it's what is, and it looks like Breaky's actually in.
He's in.
He's in. I'm getting a lot of competitive players whispering me, and the buddy's messages is going off. Breaky's in.
Breaky's in, I guess. Well, there we go. Lions versus TMSR is going to be one for the ages, and that is a very important match to decide who goes in first place for Team A. So, will Breaky be able to carry TMSR to victory, or will the Pride of Sweden come out on top? I don't know, man. I kind of want to turn the stream off and just go watch Oncast, but I want to watch this match as well.
Commitments. No, that will be insane. This game, it's still looking alright. Hellborn Curry actually goes down there.
Yeah.
Then picks that up with his tree dogs. That is
trees.
so bad. Is that two? It's only 2 hits from the animated trees as well, so that's instant death to the Curry.
Pretty damn brutal.
This Curry needs to be changed, man. Needs to be changed.
Between Keeper of the Forest and Scout, I'm just like, every time that my courier
Tempest
dies
as
these
well,
days.
Like multi-popped actually by the Lodestone.
Gonna go in here. There's the Shadow Storm into no head smash. They turn it around and Swinnermouth is gonna drop. Zane, stop. Oh, he was 2 mana short on the head smash. Oh no.
That was still big plays by Zane. He landed that seismic slam without any stun setup, and on the zero armor Lodestone. So, of course, that Lodestone ulti having the negative effect. I missed in the bottom lane, unfortunately. Chessie goes down, but I'm sure it was just to the Pebbles combo with the Master of Arms.
Yeah, I'm still just I keep getting distracted thinking about this Breaky situation and how it's being streamed. Like, I don't know.
It's so hard. Sometimes I feel like I just choose to cast at the hardest situations, man.
I know, like getting up at like 1 a.m. to cast every day and just. I feel bad for you.
Then I find out Breaky's playing. It's just like, no.
Why can't it ever just be simple? Why can't it ever just be simple? Well, but right now in this game, 8 minutes in, pretty sizable resource advantage. And DCX, they're definitely looking good. Death Growl, now known as just Growl on Pebbles, sitting at 360 gold per minute. He's going to be looking for Portal Key here pretty soon. Only 800 gold off, and he's going to get that one nice and early. But Tempest wants to put a stop to that. This is a level 6 Zephyr. They could set up a kill. They're going to wait for Engineer to come on over as well. But Pebbles playing a little bit too far back. They're not able to get into position in time.
Yeah, if Pebbles does move forward at all, though, he's in a lot of trouble. Tempest having that Elemental Void on top of a Zephyr ulti, that's just an absolute pain.
Oh, this is where they're looking for it, right here.
Oh, no.
Yep. That is a dead Pebbles. There's the Glacial Blast coming out into the Typhoon. The Elemental Void on top of the Typhoon. The Keg Stun is going to be used into the turret. And Pebbles will drop. Gets the Stalagmites off. Not in time. Top lane. Keep the Force goes down to 3 players here from Justice League. And they're going to drop a tower as well.
It's like a symmetrical game right now. We're seeing the same thing happen in both lanes for opposite teams.
I gotta close Skype. I'm like trying to keep updated here in case like the admins need something from me, but they just keep messaging me. They just keep messaging me and be like, "Breaky's playing, ha 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 ha," and I'm like, "Stop!"
I've got the game monitored and I keep pressing F6 to check what's going on. I'm sorry, B.
Man, just stop. I think I'm just gonna set up a dual screen right now and just like split picture the cast.
So tempted.
Who needs a TriCaster? I'm just gonna jerry rig it, man.
Oh lordy.
Get real open.
Why would they do this to us? It's so painful.
I don't know, man. Like people have been mentioning that it's possibly gonna be one of Emperor's last casts or something. Maybe you want to make it epic. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Like it's his last 2 days of casting, I believe.
Something like that.
Pebble's actually jumping onto this engineer right now, and the rally compel is going to secure that kill. Zephyr did do a nice gust there, but Pebble's rally, lowly engineer.
Stay Green wants to turn this one around. There's the Shadow Storm going to be used. The Rocket Drill stunning, but that was a really awkward Shadow Storm. And now Lodestone in trouble to compel into Seismic Slam. Drops him. The Root going to be coming out, but Keeper of the Forest is in some trouble himself. He gets dusted out. There's the Leech for the slow. Parasite going to be coming on in, and he might die to neutrals. Not going to happen. And 2 more kills here for Justice League.
It was just, I guess Swindle didn't choose what way he wanted to go with that one. He kind of was a bit backward and forward between 2 heroes and got slowed out, and the Shadow Storm hit nothing. So
I don't know what's going on in this game, man. Like, Stay Green, they kind of look strong there at the beginning. They were able to pick up the Bloodlust, but been tapering off. Haven't been able to find farm for the bird. Tempest is really the only place you can farm even remotely well, and now he's maybe in a little bit of trouble. No. Looks like Justice League will fall back at the appropriate time. But they do still have to be very, very wary of this Keeper Tempest combination and the pushing potential that it represents. They're going to go on Zephyr right here.
Yeah. Oh my god, he is actually going to live on a B-stick of health.
On a B-stick. B-stick. I hear you and Dan say that a lot. That's a common thing down under.
No, actually, it's not. Dan was the first person I've ever heard it of. But it just kind of stuck. It just kind of stuck. The first time I heard it, because I was casting with him, this was the first cast, like I'd never talked to him before. And you said that, and I just couldn't stop laughing for like 2 minutes straight. It's so bad.
I don't know, man. I was going to go down to Australia and just start saying that, and people are going to give me weird looks, and I'll be like, yeah, it was from Major Dan.
I feel they are.
Oh, no.
Something of beauty. Something of beauty.
It's the great part about being in a global society these days. You look back 20 years, 30 years ago, and I just never would have had any Australian friends, and now I got a bunch of Australian friends. And friends from all over the world, man. I look at my recent Skype messages sent in the last 24 hours, and I probably got 15 different countries on there. It's just, it's kind of insane to think about.
It's something, I love it, man. I love it. It's awesome. Gaming does this for us as well. Like, of course, without gaming, it probably wouldn't happen for me so much. I would have like a couple of American friends, but you know, nothing like as near as diverse as what I've got because of games in general. But Australia is kind of the runt of the world. What can I say? What can I say?
Yes. Yes.
I'm so distracted.
I am too.
Terrible.
Now
it's terrible. We're
I'm
so
getting a
off
question
track
for you as Lodestone is actually going to be getting away up top. Predator is actually pretty damn farmed. He's got the Elder Parasite, and he's on his way to an Insanitarius soon here. As Tempest is going to get taken out by the Master of Arms and Pebbles. And Stay Green starting to fall further and further behind, but Keeper of the Forest going to be going hard in the middle lane. They are going to defend this tower.
Too. Which is pretty devastating. So mid lane, I expect Pebbles to show off that brand new shiny portal key.
There we go.
This is insane. This is actually insane.
One of the problems with being one of the organizers / admin type people for this event and being a caster at the same time is that we're still finishing these groups, so people are asking me questions about the groups and their next match and stuff, and I'm like, go talk to the admins. I'm casting right now. Stop.
Plus Breaky's playing.
Plus Breaky's playing. I'm just losing my mind right now.
First time casting with me. It's just all coming together, man.
Great, it's great. Tempest is actually going to be dropping the Elemental Void onto Predator here. The Chuck forward is going to finish Tempest, and there's the Root going to be going off as well. Predator is going to go down, however. Devil's going to be taking a lot of damage, but see you later, Lodestone. 4 players up for the Hellborn team, and here comes Zephyr, going to drop the Typhoon, slow some people down. Charge Shot going to be dropped, but Pebbles is likely going to die. Yes, the Keg going to finish him off. So that ends up being a 2-for-2 trade. Definitely in favor of Stay Green, as they were able to get both the Predator and Pebbles killed.
It's something that they definitely needed, but they're still so far behind right now. There is a 7.5k and 7.5k gold and 6.5k experience deficit in the Hellborn's favor, so Justice League looking really strong, and they do have these big items coming out too, which is another thing that is extremely scary. Predator looking to get that in Sanitarius next. Of course, you got the Helm finished on Rally and Portal Key picked up on the Pebbles.
I'm just gonna continue trying to get the farm on Zephyr and on this Tempest. I mean, if they're able to really set up a perfect combination, there's absolutely 100% chance of Stay Green getting full well back into this game.
Yeah.
One team fight from the Keep the Force Tempest Zephyr combination is all that they need. Add on top of that something like the Energy Field and the Shatterstorm, and once Stay Green gets even a little bit of momentum in this game, which they just got, they're going to be able to translate that into more and more, as they're going to be able to take out a middle tower, and they're starting to push on this top tower as well now. And DCX, it's going to be up to them to try to respond and put a stop to this push.
Yeah. Well, this is the problem with Keeper Tempest. It's that if a full combo is landed this game, Beef, I'm going to jump with joy. I will fall off my seat.
It's going to be pretty sexy. 5 players in a Tempest Void with a Shadowstorm applied, then a Keeper ult on a Typhoon inside of an energy field.
Yeah.
On top of a Meteor.
In theory, that sounds like amazing. But we'll see. We'll see.
It's going to be up to Stay Green to execute. If anybody can execute that, it's Stay Green. I mean, they just have some of the best coordination out there. Right now, though, they're looking for their first tower in this game, and it's looking to be the top towers. The fortification was popped off, but DCX, they're putting some pressure on the bottom tower themselves as more TPs are coming in up top. Tempest is going to get out of there as the Shadowstorm does fall back.
Whoa.
And middle lane.
That was a lot of defensive ultis popped there. But yeah, as you said, Zephyr drops in the middle lane. Was that to just the Parasite?
That was Parasite and, just Parasite. Has that Codex. Making work happen. Excuse me, that was Pebbles.
Yeah, it was just one of them, but yeah, Pebbles.
Don't you lie to me, Mangy. I just believed you. I didn't even fact check.
Neither did I. I just asked. I was asking. You watched it, Beef.
Mangy, don't believe. Mangy, stop.
I'm so lost, Beef. What is happening? I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm losing my mind. Triple stack ancients being taken right now.
Yeah.
By Team Stay Green.
And Zephyr gonna get credit for the majority of those, up to 1,100 gold. He's gonna be working toward what I believe to be a shrunken head here. So, Helm of the Black Legion with the Mystic Vestments and Ghost Marchers into a shrunken head. And this is not a bad way to start, really making sure that he's not going to get stunned out too hard by all these heavy stun lineups on the Hellborn side, and then making sure not to take too much magic damage either. But you still won't have to worry quite a bit about that Predator, who just kind of shreds up that Zephyr pretty good.
Yeah. It's... Both teams, like, so scary looking, Beef. Like, there's so much more just single target kind of... just ruin one hero on the Hellborn side, though, and you just see just the AoE powerhouse on the Legion side. What's going to prevail? What is going to prevail?
Oh, we're going to have to see right now. Stay Green starting to really chip away at this deficit. Once they're able to open up the map with some of this tower push, it's going to be like a can of Pringles, man. I don't know if you guys have those down in Australia, but their slogan, at least for a long time, was once you pop, you can't stop. That's going to be the way it is with these towers, man. They're going to knock down one, and then they're going to knock down 6 more in the next 3 minutes. They're looking for that first one mid. Legion team, they're set up there as well. This is going to be a 5-on-5 fight. Stay Green going to fall back. Tempest going to get stunned out initially. There's the root going to be dropped defensively. And, combo from Pebbles going to miss, but it is going to be enough to bring down Tempest. And with that Keeper ultimate used, I don't know if Stay Green's going to be able to defend.
Yeah, they have both their ult, like their huge AoE lockdown ultis out for this fight. I'm surprised they didn't kind of commit to that, like a...
Oh, they're going on to Lodestone here as well. He's going to get chucked back, and there's the Typhoon going to be used. Lodestone activates the Shadowstorm, trying to get away. Has the Rocket Drill, going to be going in right here, but no! Lodestone and Engineer both gonna go down. Predator gets the double tap, and things are starting to go real sour for the Stay Green boys.
That's they're just getting such nice picks and doing really well. Justice League, props to this Pebbles. He's been finding positions and just and heroes, and every single time, just a little pick, he's been managing to grab it. So, I don't know.
They've been capitalizing in Justice League. I mean, people going into this event.
Zephyr.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting caught out right now. There's not a lot of mana on Pebbles. Just gonna chuck back onto himself, and Chessie definitely in a lot of trouble. There's the Codex and the charge shot. Gonna finish him off. Archer Titan gets credit for that kill. TCX up 10 kills, and people question, why is this team in here? This is why this team is in here. They are a solid team that have been doing very well over the last few weeks and months, and they're looking very good right now against Stay Green.
Yeah, looking amazing right now. You've seen Justice League pull off some pretty big games, like even before DreamHack and when SG was at their kind of strongest. Oh, beautiful deny actually from Zane in that mid lane. Uses that compel to get that one. But regardless, in a couple of the scrims that I was watching where Justice League was going up against Stay Green, when Stay Green wasn't dropping any games, Justice League was one of those teams that was putting the pressure on and pulling some really close games out. So they've definitely refined themselves up, and they're kind of a powerhouse right now.
Yeah, they're definitely looking good. I kind of would put them into my my top 8, definitely, if not even maybe my top 6. But for all the cries of, oh, HoN is dying, HoN is dead, HoN is whatever, like, there are a lot of top competitive teams. Like, I could very easily fill out a top 12, top 14 right now.
Yep. Oh, no doubt. Of course, there is, you know, I won't get into it. I try and keep out of it. I did go on my rant the other day, so I already got called out for that one multiple times. It's so bad. Yeah. It's like I thought it was just like a rant and it was done. And forum posts, Reddit posts about it. I'm just like, shit. Yeah,
it happens,
stuck in the middle of the drama. Yeah.
Sometimes you just say stuff and it gets out there. People like to make a big deal. Of course, we all have our opinions, but
yeah, exactly. I got called a snake, beef. I got called a snake.
Well, no, they
wrong
more
information.
Called a snake. Somewhere between you and Dan, you combined made a snake because people don't know the difference between the two Australian Stay Green casters.
Exactly.
I laughed about that.
Yeah, I was just like, what? I wasn't on the podcast. Anyway, it looks like there's an Invis Lodestone trying to, scout out the area right now. I don't know if they're ready to fight this at the moment. I guess they still have those huge ultimates, and they are closing in on this Predator.
Oh, they're actually going to go on Tempest. Tempest gets annihilated by the Wild Hunter Parasite. Got the assist in there from Pebbles, and Stay Green immediately going to fall back. This will be a tower
just as it looked like they were going to set up as well. Like,
yep.
It's so Pebbles. But that was actually Parasite right there. Wild Hunter. Not a fun feeling. Zephyr at least picks up his shrunken head right now, so that's a big item. But
yeah, Stay Green down.
Justice League.
They're certainly not out of this one. Once again, they're just going to continue biding their time, hoping that they're going to be able to get something to happen.
I don't think I can, even if they get to a 30k deficit, I can't call them out of this game until 3 racks are down, just because of their team. There's just so much turnaround potential in that team. One team fight is if without buybacks, of course, on the other side, is probably a Rax. It's like having a fully farmed Wild Soul. So, I don't know. But Justice League doesn't want to give them that opportunity. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no, he's not going to get away. Beautiful
Was he
combo.
still dusted there?
I don't know that he was dusted. They had some rev wards.
He was invis, wasn't he? And then he popped his mana ring. I think he might have lived there because they weren't getting that auto attack off until he popped that mana ring. I'm not 100%. I can't call that myself because he was out of range. Yeah, he was out of range of that rev ward.
I didn't think I saw him.
I don't think he was dusted. Yeah. So I think that mana ring just killed him.
Well, either way, he does die, and Concord goes down. Not that they were going to contest it anyway.
Yep. It is. It is. SG's definitely on the back foot. Can't discount them completely from the game, but it is going to be something hard for them to get back into. As in Jesse, we trust.
Absolutely.
It's 375 GPM right now. By far the top farmer on the Legion side. But as opposed to the Predator, even the Rally, he's still under both of those. Is that that's the second tower? Okay.
That's the second tower. Yeah, they did get one in the middle lane, and so trying to inject some gold into this Legion team economy. They could try to go for a kill up top, and yes, they are going to find Predator. He's going to get gusted back into Zephyr, and there's going to be the rocket drill missed by Lodestone. Pebbles comes in, they combo down Lodestone, no problem. The Elemental Void going to hit Predator, but he's got that token of life. A root going to be used inside of the Typhoon and the energy field. There's the Gust back inside as well. Parasite going to be taking a lot of damage. Parasite does go down. Predator going to be going hard right here as Tempest's going to be taken out by Rally, it looks like. And Predator's still going to be just absolutely annihilating this team. Keep the Forest going to get away, but Zephyr now going to be in the middle of 3 players. And Zephyr likely going to get dropped. And yes, he will go down from the Compel. 4 players down and all the major cooldowns from Stay Green. That was the kind of fight they were looking for, but it just didn't work out, and they're going to throw up that vote to concede. GG, well played. And that's going to do it. As Riddle doesn't have quite the correct information. There we go. Well, they're going to be conceding either way here. So Stay Green, they're going to go ahead and drop now 0 and 4.
4.
Wow. Not,
I don't think anyone came into this tournament expecting that.
No.
Not a single person. There you have it. Are they the only team that dropped 0-4? I believe they are too,
yeah.
Right?
On the other side, we had BRB3 and VDT both go 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Now, saying that BRB3, the only win that they did have
was the forfeit,
was
right?
the forfeit over VDT. So, yeah, you can talk about that a little bit, but definitely not what we expected. And I mean, I'm sure if you ask Swindle what happened here, one of the things that will come out is not as important of an event here. I mean, the stakes aren't super, super high, mostly doing it for practice, for pride. And so, I mean, you can't really glean a whole lot from this. It's not as if $30,000 or something was on the line.
Yeah. So, like, SG is still a team. Everyone's saying that they're bad. Like, they're a team that haven't been playing. This isn't, to them, it's not the most important. I love it. Like, it's fun for me. I love watching it. And I think I hope this is going to be a regular thing, right? Some sort of monthly HoNcast subscriber thing, or is
this was something that I just kind of came up with, presented it to HoNcast, and they were able to provide funding with it. With the success of this event so far, how much everybody's been loving it, I'm sure that we'll want to turn this into a more regular thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be this exact format, but definitely going to have something going on. But yeah. I mean, I've really enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh, definitely. It's been a lot of fun, and the game, bar the technical issues that we have had, which has been a bit unfortunate, I guess you could say. The first day we got 2 games in, and then servers went down. Second day, VDT forfeit out. So, you know, other than that, like, the whole tournament has been a lot of fun, and there has been, we've seen these teams like DCX, Locomotives. These teams are coming out. Lions is just showing their true colors. Like, they're, I don't know. Out of every team, they're the team. Like, I've always liked Lions. I've liked them for a long time, but I think today's the first time I can put them in my top, like, just top 4 teams. So yeah, that's I really hope to see Lions make it through, but we'll see what happens in the game that's going on right now. I believe that Freaky CPK is playing in.
It's kind of absurd. But I know I'm gonna go just watch that.
Yeah.
So have fun, guys. We'll be back in a little while with more games. I'm gonna go watch HoNcast. No,
Yeah.
guys, this has of course been the HoN Invitational, brought to you by the HoNcast subscribers. With me, casting host Beef, and joining me, Mangy from the Stay Green Casters. We are going to be going into the quarterfinals literally as soon as this last match between TMSR and Lions is decided. So that is a pivotal match deciding the placements for Group A and where we go from there. And that's going to do it for us right now, guys. We'll be back as soon as that match is over with one of the quarterfinal matches. So don't go anywhere. This is the HoN Invitational. We'll see you then.